Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli, and this high school boys basketball playoff video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company. The St. Anthony Saints are here visiting Heritage Christian in the semifinals with the right to play in the CIF Southern Section Division II AA Championship next week. Senior Quincy Phillips been the leader behind the Saints team in the playoffs, but they also have the young guy JoJo Wicker, who's been huge for them, and they're here playing in front of this nice traveling crowd in Northridge. However, Heritage Christian with two double-digit wins to get them to where they are now. They have a lengthy squad behind 6'7" junior Dylan Shaw, one of their big guys, and then another 6'7" guy in their go-to senior Tay Simmons. But who better to get the party started than Q Phillips himself, as he's able to see this one go in for the Saints. Then they're going to go outside to Amon Hayes for three. He's been stroking this one well, and it's a bad sign when the Saints are getting their shots to fall early. But Simmons able to find some success early on for the Warriors, as this one ties us up at 5 apiece early in the first. However, the Saints would go on a 12-4 run from that point on, as Phillips able to get the bucket right in your living room. Then junior Darius Williams, he found a lot of success in this one with the floater here, before Chandler Young from three. The big ones just cutting it loose from three in this game for the Saints. However, when you're big, you get to do things like this, as Simmons slams this one down for the final points of the first quarter as the Saints lead 17-9. Then to open up the second, Lloyd going to curve the baseline before feeding Haynes with this easy one off the glass. But again, when you're big, you could do things like this, as Deacon Perry slam it down. Luckily, no one caught a body here, but it sure feels bad to be the rim on that one. Q then going to feed Wicker a whole foot behind the three-point line, as this one's pure. Wicker finished with a team-high 16 points. The Saints just subtly grew a large lead in the second quarter, as Young able to get his jumper going yet again for the Saints. Justin Blair also made nice contributions like this bucket here and the foul, with Warrior defenders all around him for the Saints. They just had shots going for them, and as Young able to get another one going, he had 12 points in this game. And then with time running out, Wicker just trying to even gather the ball here before getting it up at the buzzer, and it's good. Saints always seem to find a way to hit these shots at the buzzer, away or at home, as this one puts them up huge over Heritage Christian. It's 43-18 at the half. The Warriors finally able to see some shots fall in the second, like this one from Josiah Nance. He had 3 threes, and then it's going to be Jordan Hall behind the arc for Heritage Christian. He had 2 threes here in this one. The Saints just looking to weather the storm here, as Wicker able to step through down the lane for the bucket. Then the Warriors able to find Williams all alone in the corner, as Q feeds him, and you don't want that guy alone, as he makes him pay, and the traveling crowd loves it here in Northridge. Back the other way, Shaw able to go up and under for the score. However, the Saints able to lead by as much as 27 in this third quarter and held a 57-30 lead with 1 more to go. Q still hitting on all cylinders here, as this one's good for the bucket and the foul. He had 13 points in this one. And then Q down the lane, threading the needle to Mikey Cortez. Found him all alone there for the easy bucket. Heritage Christian with a couple more shots with the fourth quarter winding down. Shaw here going to show off the jumper before Nance going to get this layup in for the Warriors. But Coach Allen Mitchell starting to celebrate here, as it's a big win for his team with the fourth quarter running out. Mitchell having a lot to coach for in these playoffs, so you got to be happy for him and this team in front of a nice traveling crowd in Northridge. The Saints going to take on Rolling Hills Prep in the championship next week, either on Friday or Saturday. For more details on that and coverage of the big game, you got to keep it in the right spot right here, the562.org.